Hello and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming. The next course is in the same area as the previous course where you chase the rabbit to the dead end. You can jump through the wall. This course is a desert world and full of deadly quicksand, which can cause instant death, so be careful. 2 new enemies to face: fly guys, which are shy guys that will follow you and spit fire at you, and pokies, the walking cactuses. You can't jump on it, but you can punch or kick the segments and they will disappear but will come back, and you got to defeat the head to defeat it. The first power star to get is to knock it off the flying vulture that's flying around. You can go up to one of the 4 pillars around the pyramid and wait for the vulture to fly near you, and jump up and knock it off. Or, I find it easier to head right and triple jump onto the roof of the building that has the wing cap and fly straight for it. And when you touch the star, it will go behind the pyramid for you to collect. This power star is on the left hand side in a little alcove on the large pyramid. Get the wing cap from the roof on the building on the right hand side, and then I would fly to the top of the pillar. This gives you time to adjust and aim to where the star is. You can see the alcove, which is near the top, so aim for the alcove and the wall inside so you can carefully bash into it without fear of falling and get the star. To get this power star, you have to first get inside the pyramid. Get the wing cap from the roof on the building on the right hand side, and fly to the left hand side of the pyramid. It's below from the previous power star, and then enter the pyramid. If you die in the pyramid, you do restart in the pyramid as it's a checkpoint. If you go to the left hand side of the first floor, there will be a 1-up mushroom in a yellow block. There is a unique enemy. You will face a mummified thwomp that will move in a patrol from left to right jumping. You can go under these or over them. Head to the right hand side and start making your way up to the top to get the power star. There are multiple floors to navigate. Use the grindle and backflip on top of him to be brought to the next floor. Head right and go up the pool to the next floor, then jump up to the cage's roof and hold B and navigate over to the other side, then up to the next floor. In this area, a large enemy will be running left to right. You have to wait until it's at the right, and then run into the alcove, wait till it rolls past you, and then jump up the moving stairs to the next floor. Here, you will have to run really fast to the other side and up the pole to the next floor, as 2 enemies will home into where you are and will hit you if you stand still. There will be a grindle you have to get past either by running under it or jumping on top of it to reach the other side, then head up and backflip to the power star. Get the wing cap from the roof on the building on the right hand side, and you have to go to all 4 pillars and stand on top of the pillar. Ignore the ground pounds, you don't have to do that. Watch out for the second pillar, as that one is covered in quicksand at the bottom. Also, when you are on the other side of the pyramid for the 3rd pillar, be careful of Klepto, as it can steal your cap, and if you have no cap on you, you will receive double damage, so you got to get your cap back if that happens. Once all 4 has been activated, the top of the pyramid will explode, and you fly up there, and you will need a fresh wing cap. Go around to the quicksand, watch out for the whirlwind, and get a wing cap from next to the entrance of the pyramid. You will go down a long lift, and at the bottom, climb up the gap and follow it. You will face a boss, 2 stone hands. One hand will attack you at a time, while the other hand will have an eye open, which is the weak spot. The first move it will do will try to squash you. Quickly run to the eye and run and attack so you dive into the eye and cause damage. Then that will become the attack hand, and immediately get out of the way, as one of his attacks can push you out, and you will fall off, and then die. Then repeat the dive and attack on the other hand, and then repeat until you have hit it 5 times to defeat it. You have to find 8 red coins to get the next power star. At the beginning of the level, carefully head left to get the first red coin. Head to the building that has the wing cap on the roof on the right hand side and smash the block at the end for the second red coin. Head to the area with the moving blocks and watch where the gap is on the blocks, which you can safely be underneath at a certain spot, or wait until it's safe to run before the block comes back. The third red coin is past the second moving block, you head right and then down. Head to the other side of the block maze where Klepto the bird is flying around. The fourth red coin can be found in the water, and watch out for Klepto stealing your cap. The last 4 red coins are all near the 4 pillars that you used to activate the previous star. My advice and what I did is to be careful. I used the 2 wing caps that can be found on the usual building and on the pyramid, and I would land on a pillar and then jump to get the red coin. Either get another wing cap or move to another pillar. The power star appears on top of the usual building that has the wing cap block. This power star is found inside the pyramid, so start by heading to the building on the right and getting the wing cap, and fly to the large pyramid and going through the entrance that's on the left hand side. The next step is to head to the top like you were going for the power star that is located at the top. The goal to get the next power star is you have to get 5 specific coins. You don't have to get them in order, but it's easier if you want to get them all at once. I didn't, as it was hard to see where they were because of the camera angles. So here, where there is a sound waterfall, you have to carefully drop from the gap to a very small ledge on the right hand side, where a coin is, and you will see the number 1 appear. Then you have to do it again, this time on the left hand side, and then the right hand side. You can use Mario View camera angle to look down and see the coins, and then collect the final 2 coins in the sand slide. Make sure you repeatedly jump every now and again to stop you from sinking, and the power star will appear on the end. I missed after the first coin and collected the 2 coins on the sand slide, and then I had to keep going back up until I collected the last 2 coins I needed. To get the next power star, you have to get 100 coins. You want to get about 70 coins in the outside area before you go into the pyramid. Get the red coin first at the left, and then when you are heading right, defeat all the enemies. You have to punch pokies pretty fast until you destroy their heads, and you'll get a blue coin. The first jumping box, take it from the left hand side so you don't go into any quicksand. Destroy the blocks in the building for coins, and then head to the block maze. Collect the red coin from the block maze and the one in the pond where the bird is flying around. Plenty of enemies to defeat around this area for coins. You want to be behind the moving box facing the pillar to avoid the quicksand. Get the wing cap and get the 2 red coins, and then carefully land on the top section of the pyramid with coins. Get the rest of the red coins and the coins from the pillars, then enter the pyramid. In the pyramid, plenty of Goombas for coins. Head to the top collecting all the coins along the way. There is more than enough to get the Power Star. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel where there are more complete retro walkthroughs plus achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases. Thanks for watching.